Hello and welcome to another stream of ZG. Guild's actually decided to run tonight, so unlike last time, where they cancelled last minute, we are actually going to try and go as a guild. It was literally just raining in the zone. It's like a nice little thing where we wait the, 10-ish minutes before we get going while we're forming. I think we need 4 people. I think we're missing 4. So we'll see. Okay. Actually got a guild run this week. They didn't drop out this time, shockingly. I'm good, how's you? I've been watching a video about that pirate software stuff that happened, where he had the big freak out over the him running away and abandoning everybody and letting 2 people die in his group. I'm like, I was honestly, what have I got left? Like a half an hour left on it. I was like, I might just not stream this and just watch that in the background. Just been so captivated by it. It's fascinating. Yeah, it was literally just raining in the world here. I was kind of hoping it would stay raining for a bit, so it would be like a little ASMR stream. Oh. Yeah, some guy posted a video like a day or 2 ago about it, because there was he did one of those web or stream psychiatrist things. He went on one of them, and the guy was like explaining it to him, and it's really, that is like honestly very interesting to watch. Just the way he like, the therapist was actually really laying into him about it, which was really interesting, and sort of not giving him a break on a lot of stuff and calling him out. It seems like he has a real problem with understanding other people's. Yeah, sure, I'll link it to you. Well, didn't I, actually? I remember. That's like everything, so that's like the first R is what happened. Is like what happened back whenever it was all relevant, and then the last like 40 minutes is the interview with Dr. K, I think is what he's called. Although that Dr. K guy is interesting if you look into him, because he gave some like therapy advice to a guy called Rackful, and then that guy went off and committed suicide. And then the Dr. K got like sued by the the Therapist Association of America or whatever it was. So he's, when from my point of view, watching him in that interview with Pirate Software, it was interesting. Yeah, so like it seemed he was really sort of ripping into him a bit, and like, but it was all good. At least the guy in that video I just linked you was explaining it well enough, like what he was actually talking about with it. Um, but yes, it was super interesting. It seems like the guy, the doctor, is like telling him like, oh, you probably just, it's probably because you're so smug and you're like the way you are about it. And like, he's like, what? He starts getting annoyed. It's really interesting. but even like the cover, the first sort of bit of it, I think I skipped that. He did like a "What is World of Warcraft" bit at the start of that video. I just skipped that bit, so you could probably skip the first like 20 minutes because you probably don't need the background for what World of Warcraft is. And you can just start from like the where he's analyzing the streams of what happened. And it is interesting that like to whenever you actually look at the streams, you can see that the pull and like what went wrong wasn't anything to do with Pirate Software. That was like another member of the group. And even that member of the group's like, yeah, no, it was my fault that we died. Like those people died. I overpulled or I like moved too far up in the tank, was in the wrong spot. There's quite a lot of things that the group did wrong. It wasn't just him being a bad man, but he did throw them under the bus and just sort of escape. And then whenever you go look into more of it, you see like it happened. I think that was the second time they tried to run that dungeon, and the first time he Pirate Software fucked up, and then he escaped. He like literally teleported to safety, and just abandoned everybody else, which was sort of scummy. But and you can see that he's definitely done stuff like that before. So, and then there's another part where there's like a new player, and he is also playing a mage, and Art Software's like ripping into him, like literally calling him shit and stuff, like pretending that he's not. He's like, oh, I wish we had another mage in the party, like pretending he's not there. And you can see the guy starting to get annoyed, like on his webcam that he's got up. Uh, it's really, it's bizarre to see that kind of stuff, and you just have to go, oh, there's a bit of a karmic thing, like it's his karma coming back to him for being a dick, like earlier on to other people. He's just finally got caught out for it. Yeah, it's fascinating. That video is a really good breakdown of it. I'd recommend it. If you get a minute, just to watch it, or if you want to watch something tomorrow while you're working. How was your work? You are all right? Everything good, or just did they have a bunch of work piled up for you? Rate's supposed to go at 7. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm also shuffling a deck of cards in case you can hear that. I just like to have something in my hands when I'm waiting and stuff like this. Oh, fair enough. That's always good whenever that happens. I remember my old work whenever I was off, so yeah, that's good. I'm glad that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I remember my old work. There was like, do you remember whenever I got like that really bad chest infection? I ended up in hospital, and I missed like 2 months of work. And whenever I came back, there was like a task that was assigned to me before I left that nobody wanted to do, and I unassigned it from myself, but it had like my name on the comment or something. And I came back, and every other task but the one I didn't want to do was like sitting there, and I had to sit and go through this. I was like, this is fucking. Oh yeah, that's fair. I guess there's not a lot for them to build up with. If they knew you were off, they probably had to plan around it. That's fair. Well done though. So yeah, I was kind of hoping someone else would come and. Yeah, I was sort of hoping someone else would pick that up in the 2 months I was off, and I'd have no annoying tasks to come back to. But apparently, we need 2 DPS for tonight. Yeah, I think there was a bit of that. I think there was also a bit of nobody wanted to do it because it was like one of those like just tasks that you can tell nobody wants to pick this up. Yeah, someone absolutely should have, but I like I feel like they were just like, nah, we're just not. We'll continue to pretend it's not a thing. And then whenever I came back, they were like, oh, this task actually needs to be done at some point. And I was like, Well, I was away for like a month and a half, so I can use. If it was important enough that you're coming to me to get me to do it, why didn't any of you do? Yeah, but there's a lot of that in my old work. There was like a couple dead on guys, and then yeah, there's a lot of guys that were just like very very lazy and very like. Sure, that bully, the main bully guy there, like I think he was like so lazy, because he would go, oh yeah, I'm not working on any tasks this week, I'm doing my own thing, and then they would just let him do that. It was nuts. I don't understand how he got away with that. And then he would like sit and work for 2 weeks and then hand in about maybe 1 week's worth of work. And I remember like the manager even saying to him was like, look, you can't keep doing this. Like you can't just keep doing your own stuff and then coming back and uploading it, and it's not even worth like the time that you were on it. Like it was equivalent to like 2 or 3 days worth of work for like one area, and a lot of the stuff he did wasn't even like actual coding. It was just like he was just tidying up the code. It was literally just him reading through and rearranging code to be slightly neater, like removing gaps and lines and retyping some stuff, not to make it more efficient, just to make it look neater. It wasn't anything to do with like making it was like make it run like 0.0000001 of a millisecond faster on a thing that already ran in like 0.0001 of a millisecond. So it was like it was super splitty hair stuff. Yeah, that's sort of what I was. I remember it happened, and I was so like taken aback by like the manager just going okay, because he could tell like he was used to like dealing with this guy. But I was like, how is he allowed to just decide that, oh I no, you know what, I'm not actually going to do any of the work now, that the assigned work that everybody needs to do, these two plebs on my team, they have to do it. And then there was other people that just sort of sat and twiddled their thumbs. I don't know how people got away with that, because I would do work. I would do, what was it, like 3 tasks a day? I think I did that most days. And then yeah, and like it wasn't even like a, oh he's been doing it for, like he wasted like a whole 2 weeks of work time. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Just muted the mic just so you didn't have to listen to that. Yeah, so you like wasted a whole 2 weeks worth of dev time, made my workload, the workload of the manager, and the workload of the other guy on our team that much harder, and then had the balls to sit and just micro me and the other guy because we weren't in a high enough position to tell him to fuck off. We'd just sit and micro all of our work. Like you would do one upload, he'd go through and go, you were supposed to arrange the top of the file in alphabetical order and in order of what system they are, what your imports are. And then he would fail. Like it wouldn't be like a comment. He would fail the note, so you get like a bad mark next to your name on the thing, and then go back and fail the ticket, so you get another bad mark on your thing, rather than what was supposed to happen, which was he just writes a comment and that's it. And then the manager had to like say to I remember this happening. The manager was like, "Can you stop failing the tickets? Because that's not the protocol for how we do this. Like review, you only fail it if it's been passed into the code and then something goes wrong. Then you mark it as failed. Like that, you can't mark a ticket as failed. Only the only the test team can mark the tickets as failed." And they would just let him get away with it, and then he just kept doing it to the point where it just broke my brain. I was just like, I'm too frustrated dealing with this guy. I have to like get out. Yeah, he was a tyrant. Like more than an ass, that guy was a bloody tyrant. Oop, I just got marked as AFK. Um, so what was I talking about? Whoa. So yeah, we don't actually need any loot today. So we got all of our. You were here last time. We got our enchant for our legs. We got our 28 attack power. The dodge is kind of useless. I don't know why the other bit had. But yeah, so we've got 56 and a 56. Yeah, it's 56. So we're sorted. So all we're really rolling on today is the mounts. So we're gonna try and see if the raptor drops or there's Theckle, the tiger. That's not what the tiger looks like. There we go. So that's all we're really rolling on. That pug the other day, I'd already signed up for this, but the pug the other day, I got the literal last bit of loot I need. So all I need to do is get rep from here. I probably didn't even need to run this as a guild. I could have done this yesterday. Just on my own with another pug. Yeah, nice and relaxing. So no real. And the mounts aren't even like necessary for anything. They're just a complete vanity thing. So be a nice little chill stream. I think what we're going for. Also, the delays way down. I don't know if you've noticed it, but at least on my end, it seems to be not as bad or not as high as it was. It was even the same. I didn't notice too much of a difference on the low latency mode last time, but this is almost 1-to-1 for me talk. At least listen to my own stream, me talking, and then it seems to be up, which is nice. I don't know if it's noticeable when you're typing and me replying. Shane was supposed to come as well today, but he thought the reset, and I thought the reset was today as well. He thought the reset was today, so he ran it yesterday as a pug. So he can't come today. He had to cancel because apparently the reset's tomorrow. Which is strange because I have like a calendar. Yeah, it seems like it's almost instant. At least whenever I've heard it a couple of obviously the reply there wasn't instant because I was sort of watching what I was doing on screen. Get that guy, he's got a Thornling. I think we're just waiting. Oh, there's Michael's here. So I probably don't need to hop into the guild chat today. I think we should probably be alright. Just chilling. Another little quiet one where I don't have a bunch of weird English people and German yelling at me. Yeah, we've got... I don't know why... We should probably try to summon Oink. I don't know why we're... Why we're not. So we have 3 spaces. We're probably still waiting on a DPS. Hopefully nothing out of pocket gets said in the chat, but I was explaining this to Kyle the other day that can't really control what people do in the speech bubbles, but it is funny sometimes. I'm not going to turn them off because I think it's hilarious. So yeah, we're supposed to be getting started now, but clearly we're waiting on someone. So I don't know if we're going out to summon him or not. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, there is. There doesn't seem to be a Discord up, but there is a Discord. But yeah, again, if they ask me to go in, I'll go in, but... I think we should be okay with 17. I don't see there being any issue with it. And everybody's here. Let's Venom. And I've got my trinket on. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, then I went on a quest today. I'm currently making some terrain up for Warhammer stuff. So I have a couple of forests and some like little stalagmite things that I made just to go with my little dwarf themed army base that I have, where everybody's like in a little cave. And I was like, oh, I should, you know what, to save time, I'll get some cheap brown spray paint, spray the things brown, dry brush a little bit of grey on for like rocks and stuff to pick it out. Because I put like sand and stuff on them. I'll maybe, I don't know, maybe post a picture on Instagram or something later, after I get them finished. But like I'll get a cheap tin of spray paint, brown spray paint. Nothing to, don't need to use the good stuff on it. Just for like a little shitty cardboard piece of terrain. There's a red warning saying this isn't mandatory. Went onto Amazon, got a brand that's known for being a little cheap, but good, decent. Went to buy it. It was like £10 a tin, which isn't too bad for spray paint. It's a little pricey. I think like Halfords is like £8 or something for like their stuff, but they don't have it in brown. And you have like red, white, grey, and blue. I think are the colours they do. They don't do brown. So for like a brown tin, £10, I was like, that's a bit much, but I guess that's sort of, it's cheap, and it's not like I'm not going to use brown. I'll make more terrain up at some point, I'm sure. Stuck it in the checkout. Went to checkout. It was £30. It was going to cost me 30 quid, from a tenner to 30 quid for the postage and packaging on spray paint. I was like, holy fuck, what? And then I was like, well, I'm not buying that. That's it would be. I'd rather just buy fucking, yeah. I was like, fucking hell. So that was last night. So it was Monday night, and then I don't know why we're going down here. And then I was like, right, well, go into town. There's a card shop in the town where I live. I was like, right, I'll go in there. They never have anything in there, but they did say they were getting a new. Last time I was in, they were like, oh, we're getting a new line of spray paint. There's a car up there. So we're gonna have all these spray paint colors in, and it comes in like every color. It's supposed to be a really good brand, but it's way cheaper than the Games Workshop stuff. So I was like, okay, sure. They didn't have any the day I went in, and then I was like, right, well, I'll remember that. And then next time I need a tin of spray paint, I'll come check out the shop. And I remembered that today. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll head around, have a little look, see what is going on. Get into the shop, walk over to the modeling paints bit. Don't see anything. They have a pretty good selection of paints. I will say they have like Citadel, Vallejo, Army Painter stuff, and like full racks of all of it. They did. I couldn't see a single tin of spray paint. I was like, oh, I wonder. Maybe you need to go up, because spray paint's obviously. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have thought it would be like a behind the counter thing, but I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe it is like a behind the counter thing. Maybe kids come in, nick a tin of spray paint, and go vandalize like a wall or something. Maybe that's what's happening. Get up to the till. There's like, this is at like what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There's people in the shop playing like Yu-Gi-Oh or something, and they're like my age, or like 30-year-old men. And I'm like, how the hell are you? Do you guys have time to come and play Yu-Gi-Oh in a card shop at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday? Like, what's how do you have time to do this? So I was like, right, okay, all right, already, but like, it's a bit strange. Get up to the till, ask the lady there, like, yo, do you have any spray paints in? And she's like, oh, over there by the paints, but we don't have a huge selection, but they're like hanging up on the wall. They're like halfway up, like it's like a 10 foot tall wall. They're like 8 feet up, hanging off the wall. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I walk over. There's only 3 tins of paint, and I'm like, and it's like 2 blue paints and 1 green paint. I'm like, I was told that there was going to be a massive selection of paint, uh, so I was like, right, well, they don't have what I want, and anytime I go into this fucking shop, they never have what I want, and anytime I ask, like, oh, when are you getting more? They're like, don't know, and it's just like, I get so frustrated. I'm just like, oh, I fucking hate coming in here. I don't think I've ever. I think I've bought one thing out of that shop. Yeah, that was yeah. I was just like, I bought one thing in that shop, and like, why are we not doing bosses? We've like skipped them. I don't know. We've skipped the whole boss here. I was like, right, well, sometimes the hardware shop will have like decent spray paint in, so or like a decent selection. So I walked like 2 doors up, went to the hardware shop, went in, looked at the paint. It was all gloss finish stuff. I needed matte finish. They did, and I asked like, do you guys have matte finish? And they went, no, we'd have to order that in. But I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I'll go. I'll check the home. There's like a Smith Patterson's in my hometown, so I went up there, and they have like a hardware bit that sometimes has spray paint in it. Went in, the exact same spray paint as the hardware shop. I was like, okay, well, this is all gloss stuff, useless. It's no good to me. So I was like, right, you know what? I'll go to B&Q, which is like a 5 to 10 minute drive from the town, because they have a massive selection of paints in there. So that even if I don't have the spray paint, I can maybe get like a little tin of like brush paint. That'll be what I want. It'll be cheap. I get in. The spray paint in B&Q is fucking 14. They have the color I want. They have it the same style I want, where they have a satin finish instead of a gloss finish, which is fine. It'll work for cardboard. £14. I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, I was considering going into Belfast just to go to the Games Workshop to see if they had any spray paint. But I was like, fucking hell, 14 quid, and I was like, I could get this cheaper online, and I could get more tins. And I was like, right, fuck this, and I just went home, went onto the discount site I usually get my like Warhammer models from. Went to like the little paint section, got 2 tins of spray paint for 20 quid. Two, and one was like, I was like, this is such a fucking joke. How do I go to like, yeah, like, fair enough, the hardware shop has gloss stuff because it's for outdoor painting. That's fine. Like paint, like, it's fair enough they don't have it. Why the fuck is it so expensive in B&Q? It's cheaper to order it online. Isn't it? I was like, because I should have just went to that discount site in the first place. Like, should have known Amazon was gonna to have some sort of insane postage and packaging on spray paint of all things, like primer for modeling. I was like, that's such a joke. And it was the kickers. The brand I got is the same brand that they had in the specialty shop, so it had the color that I would have needed. They just only had 3 tins of paint in the fucking shop. That shop's a joke. I won't name it, but you know the one. It's a fucking joke, for at least for Warhammer stuff. I'm sure it's probably decent for cards. We've missed the Bat boss, so I don't know if we're going back or not for that.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I was a bit miffed. So yeah, I spent 20 quid, got 2 tins of spray paint for what would have cost. Like, even in B&Q, like 2 tins of spray paint would have been £28. So I've saved myself a tenner pretty much on that, which is good. Am I dying? I'm dying. I'm dead. Oh. Holy shit, they're doing loot as we go. It's not like them. There must have been someone showing up late that needed the first boss or something. I don't don't know why we're out of order. I don't. They haven't explained that. I'm not joining the Discord. I don't see the point. Um. Oh, here, did you see that the last edited video? It's up to about, I think, 200 and something, I think 250 views. Last I saw, there's a few comments. I'm up to 32 subscribers, which is nuts. Like, I was sitting at like 29 or so for ages, and now I'm up to 32. I think Ethan might have been the 30th subscriber, not 100%. Hit chance clip, that seems really strong. So yeah, if you're watching and you're one of my new subscribers, hello, thank you. It's a little different to the edited video, I'm sure you're maybe expecting Risk Rain, which I'm sorry. I might start doing different game streams. I don't know. We'll see. Once I don't have to come here as much, I won't have to do this raid as part of the guild as much. It'll be less prioritized. It'll be like an Ixia where it's just people just run it. Like I could still run an Ixia. I can get 2 more bags from her. They're not unique yet. It's not a complete waste of time going there. I could also get Vishkag, the sword off Nixia, and then maybe swap the swords for a bit, but honestly the best sword in the game is the one that guy has there, which you get from getting that rank, which is like a no-lifing PvP, and I see if I had to pick the server we were on, we would have been on a normal server, because PvP in World of Warcraft sucks balls. Anybody that's big into PvP in World of Warcraft and is like, oh, I'm really good at killing other players in World of Warcraft is a fucking loser, let's be honest. It sucks so bad. It's like, it's either you're picking on people who aren't as geared as you, or you're like just scumming people for most of it. It's really boring. Even to play and to watch, I don't know how people can watch it. I understand there's maybe some enjoyment can be eked out of playing it. No clue how people can like fucking watch it for fun. You've played WoW, Kyle. Like you know what the combat system's like. Could you imagine fighting another person that's using the same clunky combat system you are? How is that fun for anybody? PG, is it? Prop. I don't know if the mining nodes are on reserve this week or not. There's an ore node, or not an ore node, a herb node over there, but I don't know. The silver stage would be valuable if we can get to that. Pretty sure all the ore that drops in here is ore that can also, or ore, fucking hell, what was wrong with me? I'm tired today. The blood sugar went low earlier. Is all the herb nodes, not ore nodes, all the herb nodes in here have a chance to drop Black Lotus, which is worth like 100 gold. But actually, it's worth slightly less because you can drop it, but see that back over there, it's so valuable. Remember doing this as a pug? We cleared literally the whole fucking area here. It was like a dream. How easy it was. And there was no Discord with the pug. Shuffle my deck.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lord Hirik, grant me wings of vengeance!
I don't actually know what this girl's mechanics are, other than she starts slightly higher off the ground than a normal boss would. And then occasionally she turns into an ugly blue woman. Holy shit, is that a mechanic? She did something.
Curse you, Hagar. Curse you.
Someone also, another person in the guild asked if they could do some extra like clears so they can loot the voodoo piles to get their voodoo doll because they want to get their enchant because they need the idol for it. And the guild just pretty much said, nah, fuck off to him. Which is hilarious to me. It's like, come on guys, this is someone on our team who's like, nah, fuck off, just buy it off the fucking auction house, you fucking loser, is what the guild pretty much told him. Which is nuts. Like, could you imagine, like, you join a group of people that are supposed to be helping you through endgame stuff, you ask them to do one extra trash pack, which gets them rep that they need. Like, I need this rep, the rep's important, it's the only thing I really need out of this. And they just tell you to fuck off and waste 100 gold buying a stupid fucking voodoo doll instead of opening a pack of for the voodoo doll as you're going through the dungeon. It's like, oh yeah, the dolls just sort of cause us to wipe. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, one person... I don't know if he means, like, because clearing the extra packs causes us to wipe, or if it's one person gets mind controlled and that's what causes the wipe. I have no clue. It's like... Because you remember it happened, like, I died, I opened that voodoo pile and then got mind controlled, and every rogue on the goddamn raid I was in just put all of their knives directly into my eye sockets. It was not good. But it wasn't a wipe, it was just I died. That was it. I don't get it. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I don't understand. Like, you open it, one person in the raid randomly gets mind controlled, all you have to do is not kill him. Like, just stun him, or like, come on, you don't have to, like... I don't get it. It's just an excuse to be lazy, like... And not save this guy like 100 gold buying a voodoo doll. And it's not even like it wouldn't benefit the guild, because it would make... It would improve his damage by giving him an enchantment, and therefore make it more likely that we finish Molten Core, which historically our guild has apparently been struggling to do. Yeah, there's only one officer, I think, running at the minute. No, it's two. There's Gloom and Oink. I think those two are officers. Dear God. No. One of the spiders attacking me. See this? So, chances are I'm gonna get hit with that drunk venom. Oh, thank God, Haley took it off me. Holy shit, there's Haley. He's like the best tank we have in the guild. He's honestly very good. Nim doesn't normally tank, so he must just be off tanking or gearing for tanking today. Holy shit, Traveler's Backpack. 16 slot bag, that's pretty big. What do you just roll on that? Oh. No, Haley! You dirty bitch, I take back what I said about your tanking ability. But 30 gold, that's massive. Yeah, so They only hide. So this bag here is 18 slots, and it's you can go kill the dragon to get it, and they're not unique yet. I don't think they get made unique until Lich King. 2 expansions from now. Oh, oh shit! What have I done? I think that's supposed to go here. I don't know why we have to focus the Withered Bark speaker for this. Yeah, because he usually just gets absolutely fucking munted. Generally, you kind of want to do this a little slow because our off tank there has had the debuff, so he was going to be generating threat a lot lower. So you can see down here that that's a rogue, Jokers. He's I'm also just backstabbing, not really paying attention to what I'm saying. He's like second on threat because he's going fucking hard for some reason. I don't know what, I don't know what's got into him today, but he is. Oh, you know what? He's probably got his maybe using world buffs or something. CBA using world buffs or consumes for this. It's really not. Honestly, not really worth it. Hang on, where it is. Jokers, he's got 2 consumes, yeah. Not using his world buff, so I was finny at. No consumes. The damage for no consumes. They're maybe popping like Thistle Tea or something during that. Rupture? Never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a rogue use Rupture outside of Onyxia. At least not combat. I think you use that if you're improve Rupture in Assassination. I know you get Hemorrhage if you play Assassination. I think, don't you? Or is it Subtlety gives you Hemorrhage? Subtlety gives you Hemorrhage. There you go. So that'll be the bleed path. Oh. Gotta jump up the hill. So this next boss is the one that can drop the raptor, so we're fingers crossed on that dropping, but again, don't get it. Who cares, really? I don't think there's that many people with them reserved. You used to be able to... Shift click, there we go. Yeah, so you can see people who use reserves this. So there's mine, the tiger. Oh, what's happening? It doesn't look like everybody's here. Is this like 18 people? That doesn't look like 18 people. Got some chaos pulling for some reason, I don't understand. Haley. Sumi pulled that back. This is just all about, yeah, positioning, because you want to make sure we get knocked that way and not towards that tent. I don't know if this is because this doesn't keep track of like clear times for this raid for some reason, but so I don't know how fast we're going through this. Whether it's faster than the day. That stream was like an hour, I think. So is there a reason that this has happened like this? Oh, I missed this. Like, I'm not in the Discord, so I don't know if there's like some sort of weird calls going out. But it seems like a lot of people are ass pulling this week. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Got a Biju. And a coin that's worth 50 silver. Yay. Where did those mobs even come from? Isn't it? That pack's still there? That pack's still there? Bizarre. And Vinny just ninja'd a herb? What? You got 100 G herb. That happened to me the other week. The 100 gold. The 100 gold. Dave Grold. The herb deposits. I didn't even ninja that. Did I? It was like over there. Did he just like sneak around and get that? Is that where that fucking pack of dudes came from? Did he ninja around, aggro a bunch of dudes, and then make off with 100 fucking gold? What an arsehole. He did too. Look, this fucking dude showed up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is a rage mob, so this will melt. This is a bad rage mob because that's like gonna die in 2 seconds. Yeah. Then the boss comes down. He hops off his raptor. And thanks to us to reposition him like to here, which is what I'm waiting on. But apparently we're just gonna fight him here. That crit. Did you see that crit? Crit him again. Oh. Another crit. Oh. I'm calling them crit. Yes! Get one more crit. Oh, he charged away. Ah, no crit. Damn it. Killed someone. Yeah. Joker's is going way too hard. I don't know why he's going so fucking ballistic on this. Thank God he's watching Yuri, who's a feral druid, and therefore him dropping off and doing nothing is like going to mean absolutely nothing. He was 5th though. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, Joker's died because he over aggroed really bad there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Considering, I know Joker's was dead for a bit there, but like, he only dead for like a second because those ghosts. See the ghosts around there? They resurrect you for free during this fight. He's only dead for like a second. Why is my DPS so high when his gear and his he's popped 2 consumables? I've popped 0. I know I had a lot of crits. Vinny also. I don't think Vinny's popped anything. At least he didn't use hemorrhage this time. No raptor mount. Oh well. A blood tinge kilt. That's like a healing. Yes, that's reserved. But where you don't need them no more. I think what I could do is I could grab... I don't know if they're unique. The... chances here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're not. So I could grab another one, but it's like 30 gold. It's better just to grab them when you need them. It's too much money just spunk on something that you just keep in your bag until you actually need it. But you need to. I don't know if there's a point in doing this because I don't need to summon this. I'm not summoning it. Oh my goodness. I don't know who needs this. Ukulele. Sorry, I'm very tired. I thought you went low earlier today. I don't know if I said that already. But always makes me a bit sleepy. I apologize if I yawned into the mic. Nope. Ow! Stupid purple bitch just fucking came out of a portal and smacked me in the tits. Holy shit, that's another fucking 7 gold. I don't know why you can pull this priest without pulling the imps. Not tethered. Oh, it's too late now. And then Michael know he can save those imps to do big damage. No, no. This is why you don't want to do a whole lot of these, because they'll do this, like, spam shit. I don't know if they're enslavable. I know the imps are. There'll be 2 more coming out of that. That was just bad pulling, I think. Might have been me. That might have been me that pulled those other imps. I might have got, like, overstepped a bit and got it, but I don't think it was because they didn't run to me. I also didn't pull that guy. Yeah, this will probably be another. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll chat to you later if not, but yeah, this should be another half hour or so. But yeah, enjoy your dindins. Bye bye. Ooh, I saw there was new DLC for that. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but that Bulkum game. I'm going the wrong way for sure here. So I got the new DLC, and then I also saw that they've released like a Typing of the Dead version of Bulkum. I kind of want to give that a go. It seems fun. I don't know if it's like House of the Dead style, where it's like a rail shooter. I think that would be really funny. Ooh. This bit of ZG always reminds me of during Season of Discovery, whenever they had the World PvP events on in Stranglethorn. You're trying to get like the blood coins. I just remember like people would just camp here because I think one of the shrines was nearby to hand in the blood that you had to get the coins. And this was a war zone, man. It was horrific. I would have loved to have seen what that would Season of Discovery would have looked like if they had the layering thing with this, where it's like one PvP server, one normal server, and a hardcore server. I would have loved to have seen what Season of Discovery would have looked like, because I can imagine that would have been completely chaotic. Because the World PvP on this, whenever that was live, because this is like an actual, I think SOD had everything from the start, whereas this was like the incremental release, so it didn't start with the honor system. Whenever they announced the Anniversary Realm. And the PvP, World PvP, was absolutely mental. It was literally like you went to get the boat in Menethil Harbor, and there was like a gang of horde punks like swinging chains, leaning against boxes, telling me not to come round their way. It was a fucking nightmare. There was nowhere you could go. You'd fly somewhere. I think I was about to hit 60 whenever the World PvP came out, and see trying to get 60 in. I think I had to take like a week off playing WoW on leveling because it was unplayable. You could not get. Oh, where were we? What boss were we on? The demon one, that was around the corner. And yet you could not, like, you would fly into, yeah, it must have been like level 50, or like mid 50s, because it would be like you'd fly to the Plaguelands, the Western Plaguelands, on the Alliance camp, and they'd have already killed the Flight Master, and you would land, and then there would be like 6 hordes standing in the trees, with the JoJo menacing text, like, staring at you. And then that would be you'd just be getting chain ganked over and over again until you either got a lucky like lair into one where the Alliance was dominating and you could get away with it, or it it would be like. I'm trying to see why I have a nipple on me. I think I've been nippled. What was the other thing? Or like, you just take your time, log off, and come back like 20 minutes later and hope that those guys have decided to piss off, or that you got layered whenever you log back in. And I'm sure the Alliance, because this server is like almost completely. I think it's like 55% Horde, 45% Alliance is what I think the split ends up being, but it might even be closer than that. It might be like 51% Horde. Because I think what a lot of people did is they made 2 accounts and had one account make an Alliance character, so then the balance would shift, so they could make a Horde character in another account and then just swap to the other, like their other character, like their Horde character. Because Horde, let's face it, is the best faction in World of Warcraft. I've had an absolutely miserable time as Alliance. The people on Alliance are, I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it is the same on Horde, but I always have a more positive like stream or run of interactions on Horde side than I do on Alliance. I think Alliance have a lot of weird like toxicity associated with them. Oh, that crit. So I don't know who's. Yeah, it must be Jokers. Them are helping out do this week. Whoa! He has the fucking. Is that the scroll? I think that's the. Okay, it's the scroll. Thank God. I thought that was like the. He'd paid the like 20 gold. Consumable? Is that? I thought that was the dust, but I don't think so. I think that's just the scroll. There is an Agi scroll, isn't there? There's a strength scroll, so yeah, there must be an Agi scroll. It's gone. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. These like optional bosses actually have mechanics, unlike every other boss in this goddamn raid. Like at least all the priests are sort of shit until the panther and the tiger. Because they actually have stuff that you need to do. Them. And this guy has this where these guys hit like trucks, but they've got like 1 hit point each. Oh, yeah. Speaking of hitting like a truck. Realistically, there should be. We have a hunter. I don't understand. It's weird doing this kind of stuff, and then you have a hunter in the group. We have 2 hunters, do we, or just the one? I think we might just have one. I only see 1 pet. And then those ads spawn that die in 1 hit, and they don't just swap to them and ping them once with an auto shoot. A little strange. What's that do? Thought Blighter? It sounds like a mace. It's a wand. Oh, 5. Is that not really good? 5 per 5? Okay. I would have thought that would have been really good. I hate this fucking guild. It's so useless. Look how long it took before I got healed. I know I probably should have eaten, but like we were in combat, there's not much I could do. Oh shit! Right, need to keep my eye out. Oh my god, there's 3 herbs along the back here. We're gonna go for that Mountain Silver Sage, which is the upper one. We're just gonna ignore the tigers and run right to the herbs. Oh dear, someone's so. Oh no! What a tragedy! Oh, look, dream foil. Who would take dream foil? Oh, hello. Oh, has he got a Elston? Cool. Oh yeah, he's trying a new build. I wish you would show me. Oh, is there? I mean, I would have murdered Yuri, to be honest. Imagine playing a feral druid in Classic WoW. What a waste of time. Bro, did he kill someone? Oh my god, I would be so fucking mad. Who did he kill? Callahan? Aradram? Okay. No, actually, I think ferals do quite well against mages in PvP. Oh, the boss has started. The boss has quite a lot of health. Must be Thekkel. Oh, that's not the health, no, that's like an ID. I see. I could, in theory, do this either the lazy way where I just don't swap and just do my AoE. Oh, I did right. I don't know why mages don't. Surely you could just AoE this fight. No, at least the first part. I'm convinced a lot of people don't have DBM installed. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Might I have aggro? And I guess it makes sense if you'd like to play the game without the game telling you, like, this is how you over aggro. See what I mean? Like, there's no healing going on. I used my own fucking health stone there. I still died. Oh, there is. Thank Polka. Oh. But like, how does it take so long for like a heal to go out? We have like so many healers. The main tank's dead and I got the battle res, but we do have a lot of druids. Back off and bandage here. Why does it take so long? There's a heal. Like, what's the point of them healing me now? They can see my health going up with bandage. You might as well just left it. Give themselves the mana, because apparently I don't know if it's mana problems that they're having or like what, but why does it take so long? Crit by 1, I mean that would be really good if I didn't already have this boy. Is he? Oh. You improve crit? You do improve crit. I don't know why I got battle res there. It was a bit of a waste. Although it might have been a joke. I'm not in the Discord. There might have been some gags happening. Oh. Ooh, just 3 bosses to go, I think. Panther Lady, Undead Guy, and Akar himself. I love whenever warriors do that, like, charge on a jump thing. It looks so funny.
I need a target.
Oh, wait, we have to go up. There's alligators.
I don't have a target.
This is taking a while. Get through these bosses. It was a little embarrassing that a pug run had better heal coverage. Nobody died. I don't think a single, other than me, in that pug run. But that was my own fault for opening mind control chest. So it also wasn't me that pulled there, just so you know, because I was able to get into stealth and didn't have to vanish or anything. This is a big pull. Holy moly. Holy shit, there's sushis. That was that healer that had that shitty attitude the other day about being top of the healing chart on the trash pack. Meanwhile, oh, dead. Yeah, oh, rip. I bet you would have appreciated if one of the other healers had stopped healing the tank there assigned to heal you. A bit of karma for her. Adam dead him. He's a warlock. He healed himself. I wasn't a point and laugh at sushi, but I think the self-awareness is probably pretty low in this guild, so they probably wouldn't get that I'm laughing at them for being for talking the big man up on Thursday, and then getting knocked down a peg or two there. Well, he's got the, I maybe should have reserved one of the parrot swords. I have the offhand one. I could have got the main hand one off of a car. It is a bit weird that there's like two sets of paired swords in here. Is there? Or am I dumb? There's in rock. I love this sword. Do we not have a priest? No, we don't. Holy shit. No wonder people are down the health pools. Like, what does the priest give you? Like 500 extra health? That's a whole torn ratio of health there. So many more people would be alive. I need to adjust this chair. Oh, I have to piss. I have to piss so bad. Right. So we have 1, 2 paladins.
Bethek, your priestess calls upon your might.
Just wondering about like the state of our buffs at the minute is a bit all over the shop. I don't know how you have downtime on battle, right? Because there's a few warriors doing that. We have
I need a target.
4. Battle should not be all in 2 minutes constantly. Then 3 druids. Never let it be said that I don't think people can't play what they want. You absolutely can, but if you're playing druid and you're not healing, get ready for people to make fun of you because, I mean, boomkins are useful because they give that AoE crit buff, the Moonkin aura. You do probably want at least one Moonkin. Feral druids, DPS feral druids do absolutely fuck all for the group. If you're enjoying it, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, but please accept that I'm going to mercilessly rip the shit out of you. He's doing more damage than I am in this fight, to be fair. But I guarantee if I click on him, he's got, yeah, Omen of Clarity as well. That's the big, that's money. Who consumes an Omen of Clarity? If you're spending that much money on Omen of Clarity, surely just pop a Mongoose Elixir as well. No? Am I silly for thinking that? If you're going to waste time. Because those two that's like barely even a gold. Realistically, they should be telling me to do that. Like, at least pop those. Because it wouldn't cost me that much. I can make them cheap. If I cared about DPS, I don't think it's getting logged this week or today, so who cares? But even if it was getting logged, I still don't think I would care. But like, I don't know. To only be like, for me to still be in the top 10 with no consumes, no world buffs, and there are people in here with consumes and world buffs. Vinny is one who is not, so he's doing quite well. So having said that, he is only doing like 20 more DPS than I am, like per second DPS. That side bit is, isn't it? It's your per second. It's total. Seriously, that must be the difference plus 4 stat up on chest mix. 20 DPS. Maybe he has boot enchant as well. I keep forgetting that you can enchant your boots. And he wouldn't have shoulder yet unless he's bought rep stuff or did a rep farm maybe. You get pretty good DPA or get pretty good rep for just finishing it because there's 3,000. So remember last time? I don't know if I got this on stream last time the wrap up. We're fighting up to this voodoo pile, so we might actually be getting a voodoo pile for Calgon. Also, one of the healers is dead and nobody's like we're still pushing. Like why are we still pushing? There's just some things this guild does sometimes. I just don't get it. And I said it on that Thursday stream. But they need to decide. Oh, we were pushing for that Thorium Vein. They just need to decide: do we want to be hardcore guild or do we want to be a casual guild? Because the way they play is like a casual guild, but then they talk up being like a hardcore guild, like the way they want stuff to run. That's what you're meant to do whenever someone gets that, is just stun them. They can't do anything. I don't know if he got anything big wasted on him. Sushi dead again. So we slash point slash laugh at that. What the fuck happened that they died? It was just trash. Two people died on trash? That is embarrassing. I feel so embarrassed that these healers are representing. They're lucky I'm not a popular streamer, else I would name and shame them. That's terrible. From trash, 2 people died.
I need a target.
DPS in the healer. Oh. Like. Plumbers? Do we only have 3 healers? Is the problem that we only have 3? Because there's 1, 2, 3 healers. And yeah, so the problem might be that we don't have enough healers to do this. You usually need like 4. We might be a bit too few. This whole raid should have this music. I don't know why it's only this bit. And a car. Let's go kill the mind control man. There's a tank dead. It's see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's sometimes the guild's like, oh, we're just a casual guild. We're just doing this for fun. And then they try to do 2 packs at once, and then get bloody punished super hard for it. Like, a tank shouldn't be down on trash, especially not this trash. And he's decently geared. 852 gear score. Nim's also why is he not tank? Nim should tank more. Actually done quite a good job as the off tank here. I'd probably have him off tank over time. Druid tank that we have. I'll just give him a box of crayons and a colouring book to keep him entertained for a bit. clear the skeletons. You. So I'm pretty sure you can pull that pack without pulling the boss. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna resist the urge to reply to that. Not say anything. Not gonna talk shit. Not gonna talk shit. Don't talk shit. Bad boy. Bad. Bad. Be nice.
5, 4, 3,
That
2,
guy's already got enough problems. He's French.
Step right up to die.
I'm out of range.
Eh.
Target
Might
changed.
look way too threat there. He's not doing that stupid
Attack
hold
totem.
on. He's got like a massive soul fire. Right? I was worried he was doing that stupid. What's that? It's not Scorch on the Warlock. What's the Warlock version of Scorch? Where the Searing Pain. Whereas we're using that Searing Pain build again, where it just over aggro's the boss every time, or the mobs, and then nobody can keep up on it. Doing good DPS though, 10th. Not bad. He lost his world buffs too. He was running with world buffs earlier. This is the first time I've seen him on the scoreboard, but holy shit, Jindo's evil eye. That's pretty big. Yeah, he's not popped any bar shadow power. I don't know how much that is. Can I make them? I think we aggro with this camp here. I'm not going to BM. I am going to BM in a private chat with someone who I've blurred out the chat for, but hey. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, we're getting more of the. I thought we already had two. You know, you need the fish too. Just doing some for some cash. Also not have poison for a while, so maybe my DPS difference here. Whoopsie. Eto bleh. I'm in combat, am I?
I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
What's aggroed me? Is it? Oh, there's fish.
Too far away.
Fish looks so weird whenever they like float in the water like that. Holy shit, there's an insight pit to his temple? Did not know that. These must spawn periodically. Is there a reason that we're wasting our time doing this? Like, how much fishing do you need? Oh, just to see. Yeah, you do max, don't you? I fish in the normal water? No. I could probably put night crawlers on. No, that wouldn't be enough. I think I need 300. I don't think I'm anywhere near that. Fishing. Yeah, 11 more levels before I'd be able to do that. Can we go do the boss now? Jesus Christ, why are we wasting so much time doing this? I want to be out of this raid already. I need to pee. Fish. Right, fuck now. Not on me, at least. I also know that wasn't on me because it didn't mark me as in combat until they were like halfway across. Shit, Yuri's tanking, he's trying to be useful instead of playing barrel normally. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I should have muted. There's two different bosses that Chris Metzen voices, and they both call the players infidels. Is Chris Metzen trying to tell us something? Also, I'm speaking like Chris Chan now for some reason. I send in detectives, I send in police, I send in everyone in my power. I'm working on it. You uploaded it, you better unload it. There's really a point in dispelling that during combat. You should wait until after and then deal with the dispels. Most likely people aren't going to die. They that much damage. The poison, I mean. It's got a nice pink shirt on. Oh my god, that's a big pack. This is the normal way up, right? I don't ever remember this last time I was in here. The fuck is it like? Good. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Gotta go out of that. Stunned in between two people Beyblading. But thank God they got polyed. They got polyed after they did the Beyblade thing. Well, I've been shrunk. Everybody's gonna think my dick is tiny. Can't be tired. I can tell I'm not my game today. This way I'm playing. Being diabetic sucks, in case you didn't know. Ooh. I'm so wrecked. My blood sugar goes low once. That's me for the rest of the day. I'm completely written off. We're killing that one? Should we not be... I guess maybe we're on in mood. Did I even bother wasting this? Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do as much DPS as we can against the car. I got 4 spare Thistle Teas for this. I did bring some extra ones. I forgot I brought them. I should have been using them on the last 4 bosses probably. But you don't really need it that goal. And I know we want to do the... Holy shit, I just realised that the Necron reprint gives out a Gilded Lotus. I didn't know I had a Gilded Lotus until I saw that card right there. Yeah, ready to go. And I need to go pee, because Jesus Christ, I've been holding it in for a while. Because we didn't clear this pack, we really should fight the boss here. Let's see. What are they doing? Why are they killing this?
Five, four, three.
More on... I'm tired, like, but those guys have like retard warrior brain going.
Come, face the wrath of the Soul Slayer.
Chug, stab. Okay. I think we should get 3 more adrenaline backstabs. Yeah. Good job, Jokers, once again over aggroed. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know how Jokers didn't think to do this.
Run out.
Oh shit! Move away from me. I'm clearly running because I got. I say, don't know how Jokers didn't figure out to just vanish to drop all his threat and then realize that the tanks don't have any bloody threat. The threadometer is not in this great spot because it's covered by this massive car overlay I've just noticed. There's one of the tanks. Ooh, he nearly died. He went to these on like no health. Should be soon. We need to do this. Siphon soon, so hopefully everybody has it. Adram's dead. Thanks, mind controlled.
Run out.
Ooh, well, it's bad for corrupted blood, but c'est la vie. There wasn't a whole lot I could do. I can't move in time for it. I forgot to put that on my bar.
Run out.
2, 1. Willem's standing in a bad place, I don't know why. These goddamn paladins in our guild, man, there's... I swear to God. Shane's only one fucking brain cell to rub with 2 brain cells to rub together. I was gonna bandage, but I just realized the real point, because corrupted blood's gonna... Yeah. Ooh! Cool looking axe. Yep. Sure. I'll be inspect it. Oh. I won that, I would have given Michael, I saw he also rolled for it. Jokers, you stupid cunt. You do not need that, you have the totem, the poison totem. No, oh, who was it got the, oh my god, his trousers broke. Was it Vinny got the poison totem? Maybe why Vinny does slightly more DPS, because his trinket's slightly better than mine. Alright, Jokers, if you're... See this? No, Vinny also doesn't have... Who was the rogue? There was one rogue. I could have swore it was Jokers got the... Venom totem? One more, I forgot about the Ratchet doing the Hydra boss. That was good.
Not ready yet. Too far away.
That's bad. That was definitely Jokers did that. Stuff. Mercifully, I don't think those mobs can swim, so generally that means they don't. If you jump in the water, they should reset. Yeah, there you go, they reset. Alright, big yawn. You dead. To wait for it. kind of want to roll a spellcaster horde. I think I might do undead warlock. I kind of want to play a blood elf though. What is caster spell hit? Is it 12? I know that it's 9% for melee. Oh, yeah, for melee, for weapon skill. Melee and hunters, I guess, but for weapon skill because the +5 lets you hit above your weight class a little bit. So that you only need 9% hit. But I don't think there's anything I could think of for spellcasters that would give you like a +5 to skill. Just got ice cream. Oh, we're wasting so much time. I don't know if Michael's running or not. He's on, we're waiting on him. That's like peach ice cream. That's quite nice. That was honeycomb for a sec. He's got quite a big back. I could hit him from miles away. Uh-oh. This is taking a while. I wish I had Shadow Step. Shadow Step's so fun. Whenever you get knocked up, you can like teleport right behind them, like a Naruto character. Just start stabbing them. That must be done with adrenaline. So 2 ticks of regen. Oh, that crit was massive. 2000. And the fist rate. What's my fist rate max down? 803 and that's pretty big variance. Well, nothing good for anybody there. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up so in the interest of me being able to run anything to pee. Yeah, that's the raid. No real loot for me dropped there at all. Just some rep. A nice tidy 4,500 reps, so that's what? 5 more runs? 4, depending on how many BGs I end up with. Yeah, probably 4 more runs of this before I get max rep and can get my shoulder in champ. I've got all the stuff I need, the little honor tokens, so I have them saved up. But yeah, that's the raid. I'm going to head back to Stormwind. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be streaming again on Thursday. And that'll be Blackwing Lair and Molten Core. Hopefully we'll get it finished this week. Because we missed out last week on a Major Domo and Rag kill, which is a bit frustrating. Just need it. thank them, and then leave. Right. So yeah, so we missed out last week on Major Domo and Rag, which is a bit frustrating, but yeah, streaming again on Thursday. I don't have any edited videos in the works. I have an idea for one, so we'll see if I get stuff recorded between now and Thursday to get stuff going. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.